Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, this is going to be your general energy reading for your Monday, November 2nd. Yeah, that's right, you guys. It is November 2nd, 2020. Please keep in mind the time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So just because this is a reading dated for the 2nd of November, it does not mean that it absolutely has to resonate for you at that time. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's the message for you in that moment. Yes? Also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's have a little bit of story time. Yeah, because the energies today, man, just are so dense and heavy. Like, it's to the point where I barely did anything with my hair this morning. Like, I got up, I barely got up. Like, Jinx had to like pry me out of the bed. Like, she would not leave me alone until I got up. I putzed around the apartment for a few minutes. You know, I watered my plants and made some coffee, blah, 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 and was like, all right, well, let's get started with this. And the energies today are just so dense and heavy. I mean, here in Puerto Rico today, it's a cloudy day, cloudy and dreary. It's probably going to be raining all day or something. I don't really know what's going on. I do know, however, I do know that I had some really crazy dreams last night. One of them, in fact, I'll describe it to you. I remember dancing or being part of some dance or I guess some ritual. And all of a sudden, some massive power was triggered and everything in a 360-degree radius, everything from as far as the eye could see was just leveled, and it just went all the way around, and it culminated right above me. And then the last thing I remember of that was just seeing like this purple blue energy right above me and hearing this really, really loud sound, and then that was it. And there were other parts of my dream that were crazy, but that one was kind of scary. And I kept, as I'm thinking about it right now, I kept hearing level the playing field, level the playing field. It's and I remember while I was in the dream, I didn't expect it. Almost felt like I triggered it or it was triggered by accident. And yet I'm hearing now that it wasn't. It was very unexpected, at least from my conscious point of view, as I was, you know, viewing what was going on in the dream. It was very unexpected and it was terrifying. The amount of power, the strength of the power, it scared the shit out of me. But I keep hearing, in terms of that, I keep hearing level the playing field. And it's interesting because today I woke up and I was, again, going about my morning, and I couldn't help but notice or think about or observe the fact that nothing has really turned out the way I had expected it to or the way that I had wanted it to in being here in Puerto Rico. And I keep thinking back on, you know, since the beginning of the year, how there are so many things I've said that I wanted to do and so many avenues I wanted to go down and so many things I wanted to study, and so much of it just didn't work out. Case in point, my PC, like I built this thing so that I could, you know, produce videos and write music and all that. And you remember how I was saying how it died on me and I thought it was the power source? It's the motherboard. And I have no idea why it happened. I mean, there are plenty of reasons why it could have happened. Maybe it was the dust. Maybe it was the power outages. Even though I have a battery backup that keeps it from shutting off immediately when the power goes off. But I mean, maybe, and even that started acting weird, the battery backup. I have no idea. But all the music that I wanted to write, I mean, I can't even really study astrology the way I want to because the program that I want to use is for Windows, not Mac. And that's a Windows PC. But until I get my motherboard fixed or replaced, can't do it. And then I keep thinking about how since I got here to Puerto Rico, it's been like one roadblock after another. One mishap, one, excuse my language, but bullshit circumstance after another that just stops me in my tracks somehow. But then I zoom out and I see how so many other people are going through this too. Like, I was watching this morning show on YouTube. It's called Morning Invest. It's on a channel called Morris Invest, Morris Invest. Clayton Morris. You guys have heard of me talk about him before. But there was a while where he was covering like the stimulus and all that stuff regularly, and he would tell all these stories, or people would come to him and tell their stories about how, you know, I was planning on buying a house and then all of a sudden the pandemic hit and now I lost my job and now my credit is absolute shit because I can't pay any of my bills. Like literally everything has been turned on its head. None of this was expected. Obviously there's a situation in which certain individuals that could be of service, could be of help, that are meant to be of service, are not really of service to those that they really are meant to be, if you catch my drift. It's like, and one of the craziest aspects of this time period that we're in right now is that when this first kicked off back in March, and the pandemic really started to happen and the lockdowns started to happen, me and a few other readers that I know of channeled the same message of, this is a time for us to come together and be more of a community than we have ever been before. This is a time for us to not solely think of ourselves, but also to start thinking about other people around us and how we can really support each other as a group. Because quite frankly, that's how it's really meant to be. Yes, we're individuals. Yes, we come here and we have our own lives, we have our own desires, we all have our own goals, but we're also meant to be in this together. And ever since March, ever since we started going into lockdown, we've just snowballed into more and more and more and more division. And nothing really has turned out the way we had expected it, we had hoped, we had wanted. And so with that dream I had last night, and spirit, my higher self keeps saying, level the playing field. I swear to you guys, there was this sweep of energy that just took everything down to the ground. And I mean, I saw cities leveled in an instant. Not to say that that's gonna happen. It's more figurative and energetic, I guess, than anything else, but it's heavy. So the energies right now are very, very heavy. All right. Please take care of yourselves. Please be easy with yourselves. A lot is changing. I'm hearing a lot of mishaps are coming to the surface. A lot of what we thought was stability and structure is crumbling to the ground. And we all have to just hunker down and get through this together, because we will come out on the other side. I know it's scary. It's terrifying. Fuck scary, it's terrifying. And the uncertainty of it all really is what kind of throws the icing and the cherry on the cake, right? But we have to stay together. We have to stay a community. We have to stay a group. We have to stay a team. We have got to do what it is we can for everyone when we can do it, all right? All right, so there's story time. I'm sorry it's such a somber one, but hey, it is what it is, right? Alrighty, kids. Let's get into the energies here and see what messages we have for today, yeah? Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Monday, November 2nd, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. Alrighty, kids, I'm gonna give this 5 shuffles and then we're gonna see what we've got here. I am using the brand new Golden Art Nuevo Tarot. I love this deck. I used it for the first time on Halloween, actually, because I was a gypsy or a genie and I had my cards with me and it was perfect. It matched everything. I love this deck. It's so beautiful. Okay, 5 shuffles, 1. We're gonna take this one already. I'm seeing orange for the collective here. So very heavy emotions, emotional clearing, emotional cleansing. I feel like what's very important here for you on this day or in this energy, I'm even feeling throughout this week, coming to a sense of emotional awareness is very, very important right now. This is 2. Because even though things feel so heavy and dense, there actually is an opportunity to do some serious cleansing. 3. i.e. leveling the playing field. Okay. This is 4. And you know, that dream that I had is almost feeling like, now that could have been, well, what I'm feeling is like maybe that was an element of like my own reality that I had built up that needed to be leveled so that I could reclaim that power and build a new one. Interesting thought, right? This is 5. Oh, there's the sun. All right, so overall energy at the bottom of the deck, so far we have the Knight of Pentacles, but this card that has come out here is the Ace of Swords, okay? Truth, awareness, honesty. It's what I feel like here is getting through, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm rubbing my nose because I feel like I have cat hair all over it. Okay. What this Ace of Swords is saying right now is that there is some sort of awareness that you have come to or that you're coming to. What I want to say with this Ace of Swords is you know what to do. Okay. With the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's about putting that into motion. Yeah. Wow. This is very good. This is very, very good, you guys. You have the 9 of Swords in reverse. You have the 5 of Pentacles. You have the 7 of Pentacles. You have the 10 of Swords. There is a huge cycle coming to an end for you guys, for whomever this is resonating for. This could be love. This could be twin flame. Ultimately, this could just be a major decision that you're making for yourself to rise above. You do have the Lovers here, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have, you have Death, and then you have the 6 of Wands, and then you have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so check it out, you guys. I really do feel like you definitely know what to do here. Ace of Swords. You definitely know what to do here. There's a sense of fear that's being released. 9 of Swords in reverse, okay? Because someone has come to the understanding of how they may have been putting themselves out in the cold, how they may have felt inadequate, how they may have been admonishing themselves, reprimanding themselves, not taking themselves or their ideas or their feelings seriously, belittling themselves or leaving themselves out in the cold in a sense of allowing toxic or narcissistic people to run rampant in their lives. That's kind of a feeling that I get from this. But you have that with the 10 of Swords. So the situation is coming to an end. A really toxic, horrible situation is coming to an end. And I feel like you're not, with the 9 of Swords in reverse, Jesus Christmas, there's cat hair all over my face. Ugh, sorry. With the Nine of Swords in reverse here, you're not really, I feel like this Nine of Swords was more than just anxiety and fear. I feel like this Nine of Swords was a constant loop of thought that was never ending, that just kept looping over and over and over. It's like you could not get out of it. But now I see that you're free here. I definitely see that you're either free or you're freeing yourself, okay? Because look, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, add the Ace of Swords to that, and that brings you to the Ten of Swords. So there's a realization that has happened. There's an understanding that you've come to, okay? That's allowing you to break free. It's allowing you to make a better choice for yourself, the Lovers. It's allowing you to go through a major transformation that is going to bring you some really strong victory. Victory that you've been working hard for, Eight of Pentacles, okay? I also feel like moving forward, even though you've been doing a good amount of work so far, moving forward, you're gonna still be consistently doing a lot of great hard work that's going to continue this success for you, all right? Yeah. Yeah. This is really good. This is really good, you guys. Okay. Let's start to clarify this a little bit here. I have this 5 shuffles. And I want to start with the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles because it feels like there's a lesson that's been overcome here, or there's a reasoning or an understanding is what I'm hearing of how worthy you are. This is 2. Oh, and I'm hearing just what it is that's necessary for you to do or to accomplish or to create, to survive. Interesting. This is 2. This is 3. I mean, I'm not getting any like real major love vibes here. Obviously, we could have love here. We do have the Lovers, but ultimately the Lovers is about a choice. This is 4. And this is 5. All right. So 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the King of Cups. Yeah, okay. So it seems here what has happened is, first of all, we have a balance and an integration of masculine and feminine. Wow, there you go, you guys. A balance and an integration of masculine and feminine energy. You also have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, and that's right there. That talks about the ultimate balance between the two of you, two sides of you, two sides to being masculine and feminine. But it seems like you or somebody here, whomever this resonates for, has come into a place of their greater alignment. I'm also hearing direct alignment. King of Cups, moving forward with emotional maturity. I feel like there are a good amount of situations or circumstances. I feel like you are having the emotional strength to let go of, to do away with, to push. I heard to push to the side, to put aside, all right? The sun. And I feel like you are actually the sun shining here. Like you are radiating this light, this vibrancy, this warmth, this glow. But also with you having this balance here between the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups, there is a level of good fortune or luck or optimism, bright opportunities that is happening here for you, okay? That is coming forward for you, that you're about to step into even, because you do have this ultimate balance within you, the Chariot, that's helping you to move forward, I want to look at the Ten of Swords now. Temperance and the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You've learned a lesson. You've completed a cycle. All right. What I'm feeling with Temperance and the Nine of Cups is this is a moment where things are reacclimating, rebalancing. So be patient. All right. Things aren't going to happen right away. You have to give time, energy, and space for new things to develop in terms of what it is you're moving away from or whatever it is, whatever transformation you're going through. You do have death down here. And just focus on being happy. Just focus on enjoying the moment, enjoying yourself, whatever it is you see or feel around you. Just focus on being happy. Focus on enjoying, because right now we're in just like what I was talking about earlier, we're in an extended period right now of reorganization. The whole world is going through this. Somehow the playing field needs to be leveled. I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to do an extra reading on that over on Patreon. In terms of what spirit means by leveling this playing field. Okay, but we're gonna get to that in a second or in a separate session. But right now, what we're talking about here is you or somebody here has figured out, I wanna say something massive, and is bringing greater balance into their lives, bringing greater harmony into their lives because you know what to do. Ace of Swords to the Lovers. You know exactly what to do here. Let's look at that. Page of Pentacles. With that, you have the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, but then Judgment. There was a situation, this could be an unrequited love situation. This could have been a situation in which, you know, you were kind of dealing with someone or they were kind of dealing with you or something like that. But there was a level of boredom here. There was a level of, there was a missed opportunity for somebody, most likely the person that's being left behind, not this person that's making the decision. Four of Cups, there was rejection. With the Five of Wands, I feel like there was an energy of you or someone here going back and forth as to whether or not they should leave this situation behind. And yet ultimately, Spirit won out because Judgment is here and saying, no, 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 no more, no more. It's time to rise above all of this energy, this Four of Cups, this Five of Wands, because this Four of Cups and Five of Wands energy is the energy that you're learning or that you have learned. As long as you kept tangoing with it, as long as you kept engaging it, you were leaving yourself out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. But you've learned that lesson. Seven of Pentacles. No longer doing the same things over and over again, expecting the same way, expecting a different result. You've learned through the contrast here. Seven of Pentacles. You set the record straight. You've put the right foot forward. You have risen above this. I think I want to get a little bit more on this here. All right, you've risen above this energy and you're starting a new, okay, look, you're starting a new chapter for yourself. Page of Pentacles to Justice, to the Eight of Pentacles. There's the Eight of Pentacles again. And now you also have the King of Wands. So there's another representation of the balance between masculine and feminine, harmony between masculine and feminine energy within you. This time it's the ultimate counterparts. Because it came out as the King of Cups here with the Queen of Wands and the Sun on the Five of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, because there was a level of emotional stability and emotional maturity that you needed to hold, that you needed to be anchored in, that you needed to be grounded in order for you to step forward and leave this situation or circumstance behind. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Justice, Eight of Pentacles. This justice and this new reality is a direct result of your consistent effort. And like I said before, when the Eight of Pentacles came out here, okay, Death, Six of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles, you're going through this transformation and you're gaining this victory because you've been doing this work, but this work is not going to stop now. You're going to continue doing this work from here on out for the foreseeable future, is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, I mean, you're a warrior here. Look at that, to the Knight of Swords. Yeah, dude. Okay, but also, you're moving towards a greater sense of reciprocity. Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. It's going to bring you, there is a very confident singlehood type energy in this Nine of Pentacles here that ultimately will, wow, yes, there you go. Two of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords again. I'm sorry, Two of Cups to the Ten of Swords again. This relationship or this circumstance, this situationship is over and you're taking a leap of faith away from the devil. Well, yeah, because this past life, yes, look at this, you guys. Six of Cups, the devil, the Tower to the Ace of Cups to the Magician. Jesus Christmas. I mean, this was a toxic situation. But this is something that you needed to learn from. This is something, whether this is a romantic situation or not, friendship, career, whatever. This was a toxic situation and you really had to level the playing field, the Tower. And in leveling the playing field, you are manifesting brand new love. Yep, Seven of Wands to the Eight of Cups. Magician to the Ace of Cups. All because you know exactly what to do now. Good on you. All right, cool. So let's close this out with some oracle guidance, and I want to get our oracle guidance from Beyond Lemuria today. Yeah, definitely. I might do it today. It may end up being an after hours session tonight. Oh, by the way, weekly readings are back because I finished the love readings for November. So I'm going to be getting back into the weeklies here on YouTube, starting with Cancer today because it's Monday, it's Cancer Day. And I want to do some love messages for Patreon, not for Patreon, for YouTube. I want to do them by sign. I want to do it. I feel like I want to do it sometime this month. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I want to do that, so stay tuned for that. But thinking about my day today, yeah, if you're over on Patreon, look out for an after-hours session in which we talk about this level the playing field energy. Okay. Yes. And if you're not on Patreon and you're interested in joining, all the information is in the description box below, patreon.com/divineconversations. Right now, it's $7 a month for everything that I do. So if you want to get in on it, then get in on it. Yes? 5 shuffles. 1. 2. God, I love this Art Nuevo deck. This is beautiful. And the cards are nice and like solid. I loves it. This is 3. 4. And 5. Alrighty, here we go. Closing message, please, Spirit, in terms of this reading for today. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right, so we have card number 48, Surrender. Here we go. Trust, letting go of control, free flow, receptivity, yin energy, inner knowing, intuition, synchronistic opportunities, getting out of your way, the path of least resistance, allowing who you naturally are to flourish. Surrendering can be one of the hardest things to do. Trusting that we can achieve more by loosening our control can take great courage. Sometimes the most constructive way forward is to stop forcing things into being. Rather than allowing, inviting, and drawing a project into being, the energy here is of frustration, as if you are pushing something heavy up a mountain. At these times, gravity or flow don't seem to be on your side. Use this awareness as a guide when you start to detour from your path. When control is released, so too is resistance. One of the biggest skills we can learn is to get out of our own way. When we are in a receptive place, we are open to a world of opportunities, and the great mysteries can unveil themselves. The mind loves to control the outcome, but this only creates limitations. It can feel scary, but when we allow ourselves to be caught by the universe, myriad of possibilities open to us. This painting is called A Star is Born, and its message is about becoming the star you came here to be. You can reach your peak life experience through surrendering and allowing who and what you truly are to flourish. Today, be more by doing and trying less. This advice goes against the grain of our striving culture that encourages us to source from outside ourselves and to busy ourselves until a natural state of all-knowing bliss. Surrender is a key element in the creative process. When I let go and flow, allowing intuition over direction, I find I create far more powerful works. That is not to say that our lives should be left to the slipstream. The message is about freeing ourselves from the paradigm of control and force. Yes, we can achieve this mode, but we also lose opportunities for magic. A synchronistic meeting, following your intuition, and being in the right place at the right time can outweigh months of careful planning. Divinatory meaning. Loosen your hold on the reins and know the universe will catch you. Trust, even though things are not as you imagined. Stay poised and aligned with your purpose. At the last minute, the situation will reveal its magic. There you have it, guys. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you guys so very much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.